everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my channel if you're new. My name is Brianna. Welcome to another little vlog. We're going to spend the weekend together. It is Saturday. Let me check my phone. I think it's, what time is it? Also, glad you guys just saw the shininess of my forehead. It is 11:14. So Corey and I, my husband, are out for the day. He is pumping gas and I brought my camera, and this morning I was like, no, I'm not going to do a weekend vlog. I don't really feel like it. And then as we were driving in the car, I said, nah, I do kind of feel like it. So we're going to vlog the weekend. I don't really know what we're going to get up to because we don't really have anything big going on except for tomorrow. And today's just going to be a fun little day in the life, and then tomorrow as well. So happy Saturday. The things that we are getting up to in this vlog, first things first, is we are doing some grocery shopping because we are hosting a football Sunday tomorrow with my mother-in-law, sister-in-law, and her fiance. So you all know, Lori, Tyler, and Megan. And we're so excited to have them tomorrow. So I have my big list here. This is our grocery list for the week of groceries, along with just like the weekend in general. So we're going to do some grocery shopping now. Corey and I are doing a little Chick-fil-A lunch date, which I'm excited for because normally we go into Chick-fil-A or just into the restaurant in general. However, when we were living in our apartment years and years ago, we used to get our dinner in the drive-thru or lunch in the drive-thru and just sit in our car and chat and have like a lunch date in the car. So we're going to do that today. So I'm excited for that. I do want to rearrange the office. We're going to just spend like some relaxing quality time at home tonight. And then tomorrow, like I said, we're hosting a football Sunday, which will be so fun. We'll cook together, have a nice little football Sunday, relax in the morning together, and just hang for the weekend. Okay, so welcome for a fun little weekend vlog. Corey is topping off and getting some gas. Say hello to the weekend vlog to everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Corey is here, and we are now going into Costco first. We just went to the car wash. I don't think I mentioned the 3 grocery stores that we shop at religiously: Costco, Aldi, Trader Joe's. Those are our stores only. And I said we're going to Chick-fil-A on a lunch date. Yeah. And do you know what I'm most excited for today?
Oh, we're Taco Bowls.
Oh, we are having Taco Bowls tonight. No, that wasn't it. The thing that's I'm most
Cleaning
excited...
the office and moving your desk.
That I also mentioned, but not that. The thing I'm most excited for is happening in the next 2 minutes.
Oh, a Costco Diet Coke.
Because Costco, guess what? Say it with me. Got Coca-Cola products.
Oh, got Coca-Cola products. I'll be honest.
What were you going to say?
I was just going to say it's a Coke product.
Oh, it is a Coke product, yeah, but it officially got the Coca-Cola because it was always a Pepsi product. However, now it is a Coca-Cola product, which... Now I get to walk around my Costco with a crispy Diet Coke.
Baby.
And then I will end up just getting a nice Powerade at Chick-fil-A. I've already made that decision to myself. So without further ado, let's head into Costco. We'll do some fun grocery shopping and vlogging. Corey's here for the day. Someone commented on, like, what do you want to see in September? And someone literally wrote in the question box, more Corey, my husband and I watch your vlogs. So people are looking for you, honey.
I am so sorry for my absenteeism.
Yeah, everybody
no, actually, I'll be honest. With my new job...
hard launch. I guess that was a hard launch of a big update, which we originally were going to say, but we didn't. So, go ahead. Corey, take it away.
Got a new job, so I'm required to go into the office or be in the field more in terms of, like, selling. So, I'm not home as much. As I'm only home on Mondays and Fridays now. So, I'm not really... able to be present if Brianna's doing like a midweek vlog situation.
Yeah, so, which is so funny. So new big life update for the Woodbine family. Corey got a new job, which is so exciting. He is now in the office and in the field, like driving around selling in the state of Connecticut on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So he's really only home with me Mondays and Fridays. So if the vlogs are just me on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday during the day, that's why. So I'm normally eating lunch all by my lonesome.
So what we're hearing is vlogging only Friday through Mondays. No vlogging Tuesdays through Thursdays.
No, I'm not allowed to vlog Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And so that's why maybe you haven't seen Corey as much in the vlogs.
Where she misses me, she does love them, not in her way.
Oh yeah, I have to say, as much as I like miss my man at home, let me tell you, when he was working from home on Friday, I was like, get back to the office.
It's wide open spaces. It's green pastures.
Yeah, it's just I'm like, I've got all this space. I've got no noise. I'm like, it's just me all on my lonesome. But I do love you, and I miss you when you're not around. But I'm so excited that I get my honeys on the weekends, and he'll be in the vlogs more, but just like more weekend stuff and at home at night. So without further ado, let me end the intro to the vlog. Welcome to the Fun Weekend Chaos vlog, and let's go into Costco and get a crispy Diet Coke.
Hello friends, we're starting a new segment of Corey
at the grocery store. Corey at the grocery store.
One thing that I'm interested in trying, now I tried the Amy Lou's chicken sausage links.
Yeah.
They have, I don't know how new these are, but they're at least new to me, the chicken maple patties. Literally, only difference is that they're adding on pure maple syrup, so it's none of the like crappy maple syrup.
Are the other ones chicken sausage?
Yes, literally they're made the exact same way, minus this has maple syrup in it and this is flat.
Yeah, it's kind of a fun little trying different.
So,
we also love this brand, whatever this Amy Lou brand. It's really clean. I feel like you enjoy. I say we, as in I like to buy it and you like to eat it, because I actually don't eat sausage or any of the things Amy Lou makes.
So I really try to eat like naturally is the wrong term, but at least just kind of like
almost like a Whole30, like not processed.
A holistic, non-processed, because literally this is chicken raised without antibiotics, pure maple syrup, maple extract, sea salt, parsley, crushed red pepper, vinegar, rosemary, and dried citrus pulp.
And that's
Those
it.
are the ingredients.
Well, that's good. You're going to like that with your egg bites.
I think these are going to be fantastic with the egg bites.
So also Corey makes his own egg bites. I don't know if I said that. We don't buy them.
So we do. So we have our eggs.
Yep,
and
brown
I mix
eggs.
together salt and pepper and
spinach,
and bake them in the oven.
And he picked up
300.
Coconut water, which we haven't had in a long time. We'll do a grocery haul when we get home, but just wanted to do a little check-in. And also,
talk about my things.
Yeah, Amy Lou sausage, because I feel like Corey is someone that likes to, like you said, you like to eat clean or better alternatives, and I feel like, that brand is a really good one. So if you're ever looking for a different brand, then I would say that's what we would recommend is Amy Lou. All right, so I'm picking up this Boom Chicka Pop sweet and salty kettle corn. I love kettle corn, and it's on sale this week only for $3.69. So we're bringing one of these home because I love kettle corn, and I don't know if I've ever had this brand. All right, so we're gonna guess total. Who can guess the closest? The other person pays for lunch. We're getting Chick-fil-A for lunch. So like if I guess the closest, you pay, or vice versa. I'm guessing 107.
Let's just make this fun. 108.
Also, if you're wondering where I got this sweater from.
Wait, Brianna, no. Okay, I'm gonna give a legit one. I'm gonna guess 136.
Okay, 136, 107. I also, if you're wondering where I got this sweater, right from the Costco aisle, because I was freezing. So Banana Republic sweater, $19.99, and it's coming home with me. I gotta take off the tag. Here, give them the tag right in the back, because I'm not taking it off. Okay, well, we just guessed.
Brianna wasn't
I was way off. It was 169. And you guessed 138 or 139 or something? I even still
lowballed it, but I was like, I'm guessing a number that I know is going to make me win.
So Corey's the winner. We'll do a full grocery haul when we get home. We still have to go to Aldi and Trader Joe's and lunch. So off to our next stores. Okay, so we just went through the Chick-fil-A drive-thru and we're laughing. Let's do... what?
We went through the Chick-fil-A drive-thru and we're laughing.
When are we not laughing? And we pulled into a spot. Let's do what we... Oh, did I just break the straw? No, it just didn't want to go. No, it didn't go through. It was
I thought you missed that horribly. You literally hit here.
I know. Well, you know what? Okay, maybe you can do it then. If you're such a straw professional, let's see you do it. One shot wonder. Well, go you, my friend. Put that on your resume. Well, you got a new job, so you don't need to worry about it.
It's like Dwight Schrute's special skills, martial arts.
Martial arts.
How is that not relevant?
Yeah. Well, we got Chick-fil-A. You're gonna have to do orders because I just shoved a fry in my mouth.
Oh. Orders! It's a Corey show.
Mm-hmm.
Great. All right, well, we'll start with this one.
Yep.
Alrighty. This is the grilled chicken wrap that I have for myself.
Yes.
Also have a side of buffalo that's coming my way for dipping purposes.
Correct.
Which is lovely.
Yes. I got... Oh, actually, well, let me get you your nuggets first. Hold that. They're in the thing. I want to make sure we got them.
I will smell the fries.
Smell them? Yeah. Corey doesn't want to have them, but I got a large in case he wants
And then also on the side, I got an 8-count grilled chicken nug.
Yeah. So, for Corey's sauces, buffalo for you.
It's all buffalo for me.
Yes. So, 3 buffaloes for Corey.
3 buff cities.
So, the grilled nuggets and then the cool wrap. I got for myself the... Where are they? The little... chicken tenders. I love getting the chicken tender. That's my preferred thing, with a large fry, a mac and cheese, and then Corey got a Diet Dr. Pepper for his drink, and I got a Powerade because I told myself that since I got a Diet Coke at Costco, I couldn't do Diet Coke times 2. I'd be up until like yesterday.
I have a serious
tomorrow,
question.
Whatever.
Comment down below, because I do this. I never get Diet Dr. Pepper anywhere other than Chick-fil-A.
Right,
Comment if you also go to a certain establishment and only get a specific drink only there.
That's actually
because that's only when I do it. Because then also same thing with Chipotle. I get Coke Zero, not Diet Coke.
Well, it
makes no sense. Well, only because if we share one, then I'm getting Diet Coke because you prefer Diet Coke.
Correct. Okay.
But for me personally, it's always a Coke Zero, which makes zero sense.
I'm gonna use this as the trash.
Great.
So that'll just put down here, and then we can use this to put our sauce and any of our extra food on this in the center console.
Good.
Could I be making any more noise?
Oh, did I not get a fork?
Pardon?
For my nugs?
No, we did. It's in my lap.
Oh, okay.
Well, your nuggets don't need a fork. It's for the mac and cheese, but you can use the fork.
Oh, no, I'll use my finger.
No, use the fork. So I've got, you want to put anything down here that you don't need right in this minute?
I mean, I would say at least the sauces.
Please, yeah. That's what I thought too. We could, and then, there you go. So, we're having lunch, and do we want to do... we won't like vlog obviously the whole lunch, but I thought it could be fun to start. Why don't we each get one question, and then we'll just enjoy our lunch, but we love to do like play questions while we're having lunch. It's always fun. Does anyone want to start? Like, do you want to start? Do you want me to start?
So does anyone meeting me?
I guess you're absolutely
correct. Because we are not live in this situation.
Well, and we actually, in fact, are not with anybody else. Okay, well, I think I could start.
Oh, okay, great.
If you had to add one thing to the Chick-fil-A menu that you wish was on the menu, what would you add? If there was one thing, I can even go first because I know exactly what mine would be.
Go for it.
Mine would be a baked potato like they have at Wendy's.
Oh!
I just think they would probably do a baked potato so well.
Wait,
I feel, you know what I mean?
This is not like on the... Do they not have a mashed potato on this too? Because I think they would rock a mashed potato.
No, I think absolutely
a fried chicken nugget mashed potato
I think like the KFC bowl,
like mimic a KFC bowl.
But if you made the KFC bowl with a Chick-fil-A nugget, I mean, really, missed opportunity. They're already putting bacon on their mac and cheese. Like, just put it on top of a baked potato, or a mashed. Like that would be. They would never sell a crispy chicken sandwich again.
God no.
So that would be what I would add. What would you think you would add? You know, like what's something you're...
Oh, I mean, this is very basic.
Yeah, very niche. Oh,
but no, they have the crispy chicken deluxe sandwich, spicy chicken deluxe, but they only have it in crispy form. They don't do it in grilled form.
Oh,
I would love it in grilled form. Not to be basic, but it's just like So when we came with your mom, I was like, oh my god, I'm going to do a grilled chicken sandwich, make me feel better. I was like, you know what, and I'll make it spicy. They don't offer that.
Oh. Right, like, because I guess they could just toss the chicken in Buffalo, but it's like, why don't they do that?
Why don't they do that?
Because some people, unless you want to dip, but like some people just don't want to dip.
I think if they do a spicy breading for the fried chicken, I think that's where it is.
Right. Okay. All right.
Good question. Turn. Oh, I have to ask a question.
You can also start eating your lunch.
No, I can't multitask.
Oh, well, I sure know how. I'm good, thanks.
You do? Because you chat at dinner and you don't eat dinner because you're chatting.
Well, that's because I'm talking too much. It doesn't mean I can't multitask. I just can't stop talking.
Question. If you could be a type of vehicle, what would you be?
I would be a Jeep Wrangler.
Explain.
I think they're badass. I think I'm pretty badass.
You're not boxy, though.
Like, as in my shape?
Yes, you're, like, sleek.
Okay, then if I wasn't that, I would be probably a red Corvette. If I had to, like, fit my personality into a car, I'd be a red Corvette.
There you go.
What would you be? A tricycle? What?
No, I was going to say something with low gas mileage.
Why? Because you're a big dude?
Yeah, I'm a big dude, and I'm starting to run now, but I can't run far, so...
My dad drives an F-1500.
My dad does a Ram 1500.
That's you. A 1500.
No, actually, I would like to say this. I'm a Range Rover.
Oh, honestly? I
am an SUV.
Yeah.
But I like to, like, put myself together.
Yeah, I do think, though, you are silly. Like, I could see you as a Prius.
I am not a Prius.
Okay, like a little, like, Honda Accord.
Okay, that's not little. I'm actually considering getting a Honda Accord for work. That's a big sedan. I like it.
Okay, fair.
I am a Range Rover.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Okay. We'll see you at home when we do the grocery haul.
Because this battery's also about to die.
Thanks for joining the chaos, as always. See you later. Well, hello, friends. We are in the parking lot. We just finished up at Chick-fil-A. It was so good. We have not had Chick-fil-A. Well, I've had it, but Corey hadn't had it in a little while. And I just remembered as we were going home, we got our ice from Chick-fil-A as well because our ice machine doesn't really make ice. super fast. I'm just crossing and looking both ways, so I make sure that I'm good to go. However, we picked up some ice, and I remembered that the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale is going on, and I checked, and today was literally the one day that I wanted to shop because the First Aid Beauty face wash is on sale, and so is my mascara. So we're going into Ulta to pick up some new products. All right, quick little shop. I ended up picking up 2 of the First Aid Beauty face cleansers because they were 50% off. And then I ran out of my Tatcha Kissu lip mask a while ago, and it was an empty, and I repurchased it. I was gonna buy the Tartlet tubing, but apparently only the waterproof, like the gold bottle, was 50% off. And I just got the new Dibs mascara to try, so I was like, you know what, Brianna, you don't need another mascara. However, now we're off to Marshalls. So we are back home from the grocery store. It's right about 3 o'clock, and it looks like it's getting kind of dark and gloomy. We're supposed to get like a really big thunderstorm. However, I just put all of our Chick-fil-A ice in the freezer. I don't know if I mentioned this, but we bought a bag of Chick-fil-A ice. It was like $4 or $5, Corey said, for a 5-pound bag of ice. Look at the nugget ice. Yep, that is literally the best thing I've ever seen. I'm just putting any of the extra and leftover in my Powerade for the day. Oh my, can you even? This is like a girl's dream. I don't need much other than a Diet Coke with some pebbled ice for the week because I feel like our ice machine doesn't make ice that well, and we're having company tomorrow, so I wanted to make sure we had a lot of ice. Powerade tastes no different, but I can tell you that my heart is happier than it was 5 minutes ago. So we went through all the ice. I ended up filling up our entire like ice tray or ice bucket, and then I filled up an entire gallon Ziploc bag so that we could fill the rest of the ice once that one all goes away. And of course, our ice machine will make ice, just not as much. And then we ended up just buying one of these bags at Aldi, just one of their like 99-cent little like keep it freezy bags. So we'll just use this every time that we get ice from Chick-fil-A because honestly, I really, really loved it. However, let's do a grocery haul. We're gonna do grocery haul. We'll start at Costco, then I'll share what we got at Trader Joe's, and then from Aldi. All right, first things first, let's get into Costco. First thing on the list is for tomorrow, which is a rotisserie chicken because I'm making buffalo chicken dip for my family for our football party. Next, you all saw that I ended up picking this up, but the Boom Chicka Pop, I don't think I've ever actually had this brand. And if I have, maybe it's been in a vlog or something, but I can't even remember. Sweet and salty kettle corn, big fan. Big kettle corn fan. And then I picked up a bag of just big sweet potatoes for Corey because he likes to sometimes have a sweet potato for dinner, and the ones at Costco are always just so much bigger and so much better. Next, I picked up 2 little bags of these almost like little lollipop small peppers because I am making sheet nachos tomorrow as well. Half pepper, half on chips. That way we could have just some options if people didn't want an actual chip. And a sheet nacho on a bell pepper is like honestly sometimes the best thing in the world. Next, I just picked up romaine lettuce because I'm doing taco bowls for lunch. I need that for the sheet nachos. Next, as you saw, Corey picked up some of the Amy Lou maple chicken patties, so he's excited to give these a try. He loves the other ones, but he's never tried those, so a nice little treat. And then if you're not into meat, that's what I'm gonna share right now. First things first is ground beef for the sheet nachos and for my lunches for the week as well. And then next we got some party wings because I'm going to make chicken wings tomorrow as well. We're not going to do dinner tomorrow. We're just going to do like a ton of pickies, which you guys will be around for a fun little day vlog. And then also from Costco, I just picked up these organic bananas. I normally just get whichever organic or not, whichever ones look a little bit better. And all the other ones were super, super brown. And I was like, those are the best looking ones. So those are the ones that we're buying today. And then next I picked up eggs for Corey. I don't like eggs, but he has eggs every single day with his egg bites. So we picked up some brown eggs. And then next you guys, I have been looking for this at Costco for months. It has not been out and they finally had it. The Starbucks medium ice roast of their iced coffee. I love this Starbucks blend. This and the Stoke medium cold brew are my all-time favorite iced coffees. They're really the only ones that I will drink. So I got to pick those up. Next we picked up just some big bell peppers because I'll saute some of these for my lunch. And then Corey wanted some just for some dip throughout the day. And then next I picked up just a big bag of this natural Mexican blend shredded cheddar cheese. It just looked really thick and delicious, and I said that is going to be perfect on the nachos tomorrow. And then lastly, in the Costco category, I got this sweater. I'll give you a 360. This sweater is from Banana Republic. $20. I was freezing in the store and I said, you know what? I'm going to get myself a little sweater. $20. I absolutely love it. And part of me wants to go back and get another color because I actually really love it so much and I feel like it's adorable. So that was also in the Costco order. So we're going to do this in piecemeal, not for you, but for me. I'm going to put this stuff away. Actually, scratch that. We're going to get right into Trader Joe's. All right, Trader Joe's. First things first is little roasted seaweed. Corey and I love to put seaweed in our salmon bowls and we're going to have some of those this week. Next, Corey picked up just some cold brew coffee. We ended up not picking his up at Aldi and I'll go through both of those probably on my own. So he just picked up an extra for work this week just to have. Then we picked up 2 red onions for our nachos / taco nights. I also picked up 4 avocados because I have some avocados, but they're very hard. And so I needed ones that were smushier for the guac tomorrow. So I picked those up. Next, I picked up 2 lemons because we're going to do Mediterranean Greek bowls this week one night for dinner. So I always need that for the sauce. Next, I picked up 4 candles. I know you're probably like, Brianna, you just said you had no fall candles and now you're buying every single one. You got that right because Trader Joe's had their fall candles out today. So you know that I picked them up because if you don't pick them up in time, you can never get your hands on them and they're literally $4. So I picked up 2 of the Honeycrisp apple scent. This one is Corey's favorite. And then I picked up 2 of the vanilla pumpkin, which is my favorite. So we picked up 4 candles today. Love those and they pair really nicely with the DW home candles. Next, we picked up some Athletic Brewing Lemon Radler. These are for Corey. They're the non-alcoholic beers. So Corey picked up a case of those for himself. And then this was back in stock at Trader Joe's. Maple sea salt kettle corn. I know you're probably like, Brianna, you just got the Boom Chicka Pop. I know, but this is the Trader Joe's one, and it's even better. It is so good. Every time that I buy this, I want to buy like 100 bags during the fall. So I picked that up for myself because I love it. And then next from Trader Joe's, I just picked up some dill for that dill dip. Picked up some edamame for our salmon bowls for the week. This is something new that I picked up actually. Butternut squash risotto. I picked up 2 bags. My mom and I are big butternut squash fans, and I feel like she would probably love this. So I got 2 bags of that to give a try. And then I also picked up this as well. This is new. Risotto Sempile, whatever this is. This also looks delicious. And I love to have little things like this in the fridge. Just like change up some of your side dishes with dinner. Next, I picked up a hummus for tomorrow, which is a olive tapenade hummus. I am a big olive fan as of the last like few months. And so anything olive, I really am enjoying. So I thought that was just a fun little change versus like a roasted red pepper hummus. And then sour cream for the nachos and for my taco bowls for the week for lunch. And then last but not least from Trader Joe's, 4 flowers because I love to make my own bouquet. So I picked up some of this fun little greenery hydrangeas because they're going to be probably out of season very soon. So I picked up probably my last little bunch of hydrangeas. These little like blush pink little berries. And then these are beautiful. Some of them were open in the store. I just thought these were stunning. I don't know why. Everything about them I love. They're so delicate and so almost springy that I said this little green and light baby pink floral combination. I was like, yeah, that's happening for sure. And then last but not least, let's get into everything from Aldi. So the first thing I picked up is the Big Dippers. This is their version of a Tostito scoop. If you have an Aldi near you, buy those. They are way thicker and way better than a Tostitos. Next, I picked up avocados for my lunch for the week. Again, those are going to be for the guac, so those are a little bit harder, and I'll use those for the week. Next, I picked up a ton of taco seasoning because I needed that for my lunches and for the nachos that we're making tomorrow. Next, I picked up some crunchy shells for me, soft shells for Corey because we're going to do a steak taco night, which I am very much looking forward to. Next, 2 cans of corn, a can for tonight and then a can for tomorrow. Next is my secret to the most perfect buffalo chicken dip in the world. This is the sauce to buy and put your chicken in when you're making buffalo chicken dip. It is the Sweet Baby Ray's Buffalo Wing sauce. This is better than any Frank's Red Hot in the world. It's creamy, it's delicious, it's not overpowering, and so I bought 2 bottles because they had it at Aldi. And then I did buy just a standard like hot sauce because I always top the buffalo chicken dip with that. And then last but not least from this bag of Aldi, because I've got one more. Sorry, you're probably like, is this grocery store or grocery haul going to end anytime soon? Some parsley because we were out of parsley. On to the last and final bag of the entire haul. I got these at Aldi. How cute are these? Kit Kat counts that look like basically Count Dracula, and then Reese's peanut butter cup bats. I love to have little Halloween candy around the house. I grew up with little candies in a candy bowl in my house, so we love to have that when we can. Next, just some celery because we're going to use that for the dips. Also, cucumbers for the dips and then for our Mediterranean bowls this week. Next, I picked up 2 things of cilantro because I need one for my lunch and then I need one tomorrow for the nachos for the family. I also picked up another bag of cheese. You're probably like, Brianna, why? That cheese is really, really thick and I just wonder how it's going to melt. So I'm going to do half of that cheese and half of this cheese just because it's a lot thinner and I know it will melt really well. Next, I picked up this coconut cream coffee creamer. My mom is only a hot coffee drinker and she only really likes coconut creamer. So every time I go to Aldi, I pick one up for her so that she comes home and has her coffee creamer. Next, I picked up just a gallon of milk. Corey puts that in his smoothies. I do too. Then I picked up 3 containers of cream cheese as the base layer to the buffalo chicken dip. I will share my full buffalo chicken dip recipe. I do not like buffalo chicken dip in a crock pot. I think layered buffalo chicken dip is 100 times better and I just like it more. So I'll share my recipe tomorrow. Some sticks of butter because I feel like we always have butter in the house, so I feel like we needed it. Next up from Aldi, we ended up getting another flavor of Johnny Pops. They say organic blue wave. It looks like they have raspberries, lemons, oranges, blueberries. This one looks like it's gonna be really good. So we picked up a new flavor. I am loving the Johnny Pops. They are honestly so unbelievably good. I will buy them forever. Next up, some baby carrots for dipping tomorrow. And then the last 3 things are just some meats. So we picked up little chicken tenders for Corey for his lunches for the week, along with any dinners. Next, we picked up a package of split chicken breast. My mom makes the best split chicken breast in the entire world. So I picked that up. And then we did have a skirt steak in the freezer, but we forgot to take it out before we left. So I said, you know what? We'll just buy one for dinner tonight. However, we might actually in this moment need to pivot our plan because I don't think we're going to be able to cook the steak outside in the rain. So we're probably going to have to do chicken or ground beef. So we might actually pivot the taco night. So we will see. But it's time to get these groceries put away and organize the fridge. So let's get all this stuff put away and then I will see you guys once all my groceries are put away. Well, hello friends, I have since put away all the groceries. We've been relaxing, cleaning out the cabinets, cleaning out the refrigerator, and we are in very, very good shape. I put on my comfies. I'm literally in my pajama shirt and pajama shorts. It's about 4:30, so it's been about an hour and a half, and we just had a big rainstorm, but there's like a 10-degree difference outside versus inside, so we've just opened up all the windows. However, I'm going to show you the office right now. Do not judge, but it needs like a good TLC cleaning, and the other thing I want to do is move my desk. So Corey is here. Hello, Sir Corey. I'm going to inquire to him. This is everything that I showed you guys in the hall yesterday. Now it's just like living over there. Corey's got gym clothes on the floor. We've just got like stuff everywhere. My desk is currently here. I love it here because I can look at the windows, but I just think I need a little bit of a change up because trying to get in here is just not the most conducive. So Corey and I haven't decided yet. I think I'm going to either move it in front of that window or back up against this wall. I feel like just because it's a little bit nice right now, I feel like the window and having some fresh air might be really nice. So I might do that or I might do the wall. I haven't decided, but I'm going to spend the next like hour and change reorganizing the office and then I'll show you when I'm done. Are you ready to lift my desk? Because we got to move it.
Do it.
Do it. What were you doing while I was doing some things? Anything else to report besides watching tennis?
Watching the U.S. Open women's final.
Who's winning?
It's the first game, so.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I know nothing about tennis.
I know you don't.
Okay, so the entire office has been cleaned. Wow, it feels like honestly a totally new office. I feel like when I do a deep clean and move my desk, I feel like the office just feels like a totally different place. It is 6:30, so it did take me a full hour and a half. However, like I said, I moved my desk. I had to get everything rewired, new electrical cords that I bought on Amazon. Like this is a full-blown deep clean. We will not need to do this for a very long time. So let's do a new and improved little updated office tour. And so we are going to start with full-blown view. Here we go. So left is Corey's desk. our bookshelf that has all of our fun little things on it, and then my desk. So when you walk into the office, you have Corey's desk. His desk will probably never change location because there's really nowhere else for it to go, but it really is in like the perfect little corner spot. And he has his pins up here, all of his Disney pins that he collects. So this is Corey's desk. I just did like a deep clean the whole thing for him. I also cleaned out the entire inside of this little organizer that we have. So the top shelf has like some cards, garbage bags, his watch kit. Everything in here is like electronics, film, a tape measure, tape, all that kind of stuff, hammer, nails. And then down here is my coloring stuff along with some extra Lego pieces. So that's been cleaned, which is perfect. And then if you move over here, which this is our just big shelf that has all of our own little fun things on it. So we have some Legos up at the top. This is almost like a Disney shelf. So things that we've collected at Disney over the years. For example, we have Corey's new little Hey Hey. This we actually got in Italy, and it's an Italian Disney comic book. We got this when we stayed at Wilderness Lodge, a little thing of the Skyliner. This I got with Aaron when we won some little ducks. So we just have a fun little Disney shelf. And then same thing down here with just some more Legos. We do love to do Legos, especially Corey. And then this is Corey's shelf just with some of his favorite Legos, a photo of us, his watch case, his actual watch, his humidor with his cigars. And then down below, I actually ended up purging a few of our board games and a few of our puzzles. So everything in here is nice and clean and organized. We also put in the new 3 fall puzzles if you watched the last vlog that I bought. So I put those over there. And now let us turn over here. We just have a big chair I always cover with a white blanket. And then this is my kind of desk and setup area. I rotate my desk between the wall and the window. I love the window because of the natural light that it gives me, but there's just something nice about being up against the wall. So over here is all of my pins and then all of the magnets that me and Corey collect. We have some more in storage and we're actually missing a few, so I've got to try to find some of our extras. And then over here is our printer, my aunt's birthday mug, an extra lamp. These were the lamps that I got either on Amazon or Costco, and you can basically like turn them on and off and they're rechargeable. They're nice, but I feel like they only hold their battery for so long, so on rainy days they're not super convenient for the office. And then I have all of my Disney pin collection. And then here is where I've moved my desk. I've moved it up against the wall, and I might get I might get questions on these photos. This was actually from an anthropology calendar years ago, and I just cut out the prints from the calendar and framed them. And so we've got my desk area. I feel like it's in good shape. It's perfect. It's nice and clean, nice and organized. Really happy, honestly, with how it came out. I feel like I'll be in really good shape when I go to work, and it's just like a nice reset. I feel like back to school reset. And then Corey's closet, we've got my little charger, my ALEXA down here, home that I love, charger for all the things, candle, the DJI case, and that's a little office tour. And it was a very tall task. However, I'm very happy that it's nice and clean, and honestly, we leave for our trip in like a month and change, so I feel like now I just know we're gonna go into our trip with no worries. The office is clean, it's set up, we're in a really good spot, and I'm just really happy with it. So Corey's cooking dinner, so I'm gonna go finish helping him cook dinner. We're having a skirt steak taco night, which, yes, we ended up deciding to keep going because the rain kind of came through really fast and then went away, so that was really it. We've opened the windows because it was very, very hot in here. However, thumbs up, office is clean, and now I think we're just gonna relax for the rest of the night. And happy Sunday. Corey and I had a very just relaxing, low-key morning at home. We got a few little things done, we cleaned, we got organized and ready for our football Sunday today because Megan and Tyler, who you all know, and my mother-in-law, Lori, is coming over for the day, Corey's mom, and we are prepping and getting ourselves ready and good to go for everyone to come over today. At the last minute, I kind of realized that I wanted to have a few little football things out for the day, maybe like a football napkin or a paper plate or just something fun to get a little bit in the the festive spirit, and I feel like we love to do football Sundays, even just the two of us. So I feel like having a few little goodies would just be fun and a good thing to add to the day. So we are on our way to Home Goods right now. Corey actually needs to run to Target because we're out of Diet Coke, or about to be, and we can't have a week or a football Sunday without a crispy Diet Coke. That would just be absolutely criminal. And then we also did not have any scoops for the buffalo chicken dip because I only bought one bag at Aldi yesterday for the sheet nachos because I thought we had tortilla chips at home, which I was in fact correct. However, there's sea salt and lime, and sea salt and lime just don't feel like the vibe.
Is not the play.
Yeah, to go with buffalo is not the play. Corey said it perfectly. So we are off to the store to get a few things this morning. It's 10:40 now. Hopefully we can be on our way home in the next I want to be home by 11:30. I would feel good. That's at 50 minutes, an hour.
If we are not home by that time, what are we doing?
What are we doing? Yeah, it's really just a run in, run out, because when I was in Home Goods the other day, I saw a few things that I liked and wanted for football Sunday anyway, so I know where they are. We probably won't be any longer in the stores than 15 minutes. I can't imagine us being that any longer. And Corey's going to go to Target while I go to Home Goods so we can kind of kill two birds with one stone. So let's head to Home Goods and I'll show you guys kind of what I'm thinking about picking out, and then I can share with you when we get home once we actually pick it out and bring it home. All right, we are in Home Goods and I'm trying to figure out what things I want to buy. I am between for the table either a full-blown, oh of course, upside down, a full-blown tablecloth that's all of the yard lines, or a runner. I think I'm gonna go the runner. This way I can put it over a white tablecloth and I feel like I'll get more use out of a fun runner like this. So I'm gonna pick that up. And then we have options between plates and napkins. These I love for some reason. This black and white, really fun game day print. I feel like these could be really cool, but I also really love just the standard basic football Sunday, touchdown and the footballs. And I also found little touchdown plates. So I need to decide which ones that I want to buy. I think I'm leaning more towards the black and white, but I might get the other napkins just because I feel like Corey and I go through football napkins. So that's everything we got, and now we're running home. We're in good shape though, so we're doing good. That's everything I'm picking up. Corey's coming in behind us. We are home from Home Goods and Target. Corey did the Target, I did the Home Goods. Corey picked up 2 containers of sour cream, specifically Daisy, because there is no better brand than doing a dollop of Daisy sour cream. And then Tostino's scoops, because I can't even believe that we forgot chips for the buffalo chicken dip.
I can't believe you forgot chips for the buffalo chicken dip.
Is it because you believe that you, in fact, would forget chips?
Yes.
Okay. I was like, are you putting the blame on me?
You expect me to remember things?
Well, exactly. And then we also picked up behind Corey, but I just stuck it over there, a case of Fresca and a case of Diet Coke. And then Corey found me this cutie cup.
Another cup for our cup cabinet.
But I am getting rid of another cup, so I like that one, and it's perfect for iced coffees. Are you ready for all my football goodies?
I can't wait.
Okay, so first up, a table runner.
Oh!
Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen in your whole entire life? And I thought they had this in a full tablecloth form, but I was like,
that's way too much.
We
don't do anything there.
So I thought, you know what, this is cute with the white tablecloth on the dining room table. And then next, I picked up these 2 sets of napkins, which they already saw, but the touchdown game day and the footballs, I thought that these were cute and fun. But then for today, well, I guess either one today, these plates, the touchdown plates match this. I ended up getting everything because we do football Sundays, the two of us. And so I thought it was just fun to have a few things. Yeah. Look at the black and white.
Cute.
So I loved the black and white, and I thought that those were really nice too. You already all saw the black and white footballing. And then I picked up, this was the bowl. And I'm going to use this today for the chips. Let me just, pardon.
Good bowl.
We have one kind of like this. I think it's in storage. It's only $10. It's by the Portugal brand. My all-time favorite brand from Home Goods is this brand, so I thought this would be good to put the chips in for our buffalo chicken dip and little chips and salsa and whatnot. So now what we're gonna do is we are going to, what are we gonna do first? Well, actually,
I mean, at least the peppers we can do.
Yeah, I think that's a good start. I'm gonna show you guys how I prep and get myself organized for how many serving bowls we need, what do we actually need to have out, and then we'll start prepping some food and we'll decorate the table. So without further ado, let me show you guys how I get myself organized so I know what I actually need. So this is how I like to get myself organized. Whenever I am hosting anything, I take out everything that I'll need and then I write in little slips of paper what's gonna go in everything. That way I know everything I have. So for example, right here we have the sheet pan nachos and I have 2 sheet pans ready for this. The tortilla chips will go in this new bowl. The buffalo chicken dip I'm gonna make in here. And then I have a dill dip, a hummus, and a salsa, so that can go in here. All the chicken wings that we're prepping are gonna go right on this big tray. And then in here I have carrots, some celery. I put pretzels, peppers, because I don't know which one we might wanna put in there, so we'll just need to decide. And then cucumbers, I probably could put, honestly, let's do all the kinds of veggies, and instead, I'm just gonna get a little white bowl. Sorry, making a little bit of some chaotic sounds here. And we'll just put maybe a little thing of pretzels in their own little container. And so this is everything that we actually need to put the food in. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna prep up some of our food, like we'll cut up some celery, our carrots, the pretzels, we'll get everything kind of made for the most part and prepped. And then we're gonna decorate the table because I feel like that will be super fun. So we'll decorate the table first and then we'll start prepping. All right, everything is good and organized in here. So I'm gonna do 2 of the sheet pan nachos, but I'm gonna have one on the left and one on the right. And then we're gonna do the big thing of chicken wings in the back. Buffalo chicken dip is gonna go here. I'm gonna put the Tostitos in my new big bowl. We've got some pretzels here, and then Corey just spent some time in the kitchen cutting up some veggies. So he did cucumbers, peppers, the celery, and the carrots as well. And then this is where I'm gonna put all the dips: dill dip, hummus, and salsa. This dip and then all of these veggies can also go into the living room as well. But I just felt like to start out the day, it might be nice to just have some things in here. People can make a plate. We can bring those in when necessary. So now that all of this is done, we are going to start with the buffalo chicken dip, and I want to share my recipe with you guys. All right, so we are now on to my buffalo chicken recipe. Corey is doing the least part that I will never ever do, which, let me move the camera over, you can see. Give us a wave, Mr. Cream Cheese. Corey is putting the cream cheese at the bottom of the pan. I don't know why. I hate that. It's my least favorite part of the buffalo chicken dip, but basically you take a layer of cream cheese, and I would say like a decent thickness layer. I think that's what makes the dip so good, is that like big layer on the bottom. But now we need to mix our pulled rotisserie chicken that Corey pulled yesterday, and this sauce, this is the one, the buffalo wing Sweet Baby Ray's sauce. It is the best. So I took the chicken out of the Tupperware. I used almost all of it. I didn't use too much because it just felt like a little bit too much chicken. There is no like perfect recipe to this. This is just like what I feel like is good for this dip. So I put all the chicken in here that I wanted, and then I take this buffalo sauce, headless chicken, footless chicken, and I literally just pour, that little piece is going to, of course, and I just pour, honestly, almost the entire bottle in here because it is that good. Yeah, the entire confection is that good. And then I just take any metal spoon and I just give it a big mix. Now I do always buy 2 bottles of that sauce because sometimes I feel like the chicken just needs a little bit more of the sauce just to coat everything. It's up to you, to whatever you desire or whatever you like. However, this to me is just the best buffalo chicken recipe. I don't feel like it's too hot, but I feel like it's creamy. And sometimes I think Frank's Red Hot, where it's delicious on the chicken, it's just a little bit too stark, if that makes sense, like just a little bit too crazy hot. So we've got our chicken coated in the sauce. Now let's take you all over here because we are going to dump the actual chicken onto the cream cheese. So let's do that now. So let me put this down. All right, so here is my pan. The cream cheese is in here. And then I just dump this in. The other thing that you can do too is you can kind of decide if you want more chicken, less chicken, more cream cheese, less cream cheese. This is just what I start with. And then once I level it all out, I'll say to myself, okay, do I want to add some more chicken? Do I want to add some more, anything? But here is our layer. Oh, I definitely want to add more chicken. I can just tell that I just want to add the rest of it because honestly, the dip might as well use it. Actually, am I taking that? What do you think? What's your take? So this is all the chicken. I think, right, just like a little more could be good, right? All right, so now I'm gonna go cut up the rest of the chicken. We'll dump it on, and then it's time for the cheese. All right, so the last step of the buffalo chicken recipe is topping it with shredded cheese. So I always use like a thin layer of cheese, not thin layer of cheese, but thinly shredded cheese just as the base, because I feel like it melts really good on the top. And then I like to go on top of this little, again, it's very thin, just like thin layer of thin cheese. And then I just will dump the rest of the bag to use the rest. And then I'll go in with a little bit of a thicker cheese. The shreds are a little bit more dense, and I just feel like this will make the top nice and cheesy. And then I feel like the cheese pull is really good. So this is the buffalo chicken recipe. It's not really, or buffalo chicken dip recipe. I feel like it's nothing fancy, but we've had buffalo chicken dips that are made in the crock pot, and I'm just not a fan. I just prefer this kind of a dip. I like that it's layered. I like that it's really thick and dense. And I just feel like it tastes that much better. So then you top it with this. And then once it comes out of the oven, I always top it with a little bit of some ranch dressing and a little bit of the extra sauce. But the buffalo chicken dip recipe is done. So I'm going to let this sit in the fridge, and then it's going to go in the oven. Hello everyone, it is the end of the day. Let me check my iPad. It is 9:20 and I have just taken a full-blown everything shower. It felt so unbelievably good. I even did a face mask. I used I think it's the Tatcha Vitamin C Radiant Serum, or not serum, but face mask. I don't even know if they make it anymore, but man, it is one of my all-time favorite face masks, and I use it very sparingly because it's truly one of my favorites. And we are nice and clean and fresh, and I'm ready to crawl into bed. I am, however, finishing up a little bit of some root beer, and I know it's 9:20. I probably shouldn't be drinking a soda and that much sugar at 9:20, but I am because I feel like it. And I'm also putting on my Eucerin, new little eczema, it says eczema relief. It has definitely worked. I have enjoyed it. I just feel like I need a stronger medicine. I feel like you guys have probably heard me talk about my eczema enough in this vlog and the last vlog. However, I am excited to hopefully get to the dermatologist in the next month and change, just because my eczema is definitely in need of something a little bit stronger, especially with us entering the winter. However, I wanted to just do a little bit of a recap of the day. Truly the best day. It felt so good to just be off my phone, not vlog too much, and just spend so much quality time with Corey's family, because I feel like we won't see them for a little while, just like the way that our schedule falls. Their schedule's pretty busy with traveling and everyone going back to school and just work being crazy. So it was so nice to get to spend the full day with them. They got here around 12:30 and then they left around, I think 7:30, almost 8 o'clock. And we truly had just the best day. The food was great. Well, I think it was great because Corey and I made it, but everyone said food was good, the game was fun to watch, and then we watched a few of our Disney vlogs all together. That is truly one of my favorite things to do with Megan and Tyler and just me and Corey and our family, is rewatch our memories and rewatch our vlogs. That's the whole reason I started vlogging in the first place, and it was just so good to spend some good quality time with them. So I am probably going to end this vlog here. I'm ready to just get in bed. I'm probably going to pick up a weekly vlog or a few days vlog starting tomorrow. After cleaning my office, I am so happy that I get to work tomorrow, because the office is just in the most perfect shape and it is so nice and clean. I also finally restocked my all-time favorite lip mask of all time, and it is the Tatcha Kissou lip mask. I got it at Ulta when I was there buying my face wash, my First Aid Beauty. This lip mask is the best lip mask and lip mask in the entire world. Tatcha, I know that you're probably not watching this, but whatever you put in this, it is like a drug. It is the only thing that I feel like keeps my eczema prone, dry, cracky skin perfect. And you know what? We'll do it all together. We're going to have to ruin it, but we'll ruin it together. Yep. Perfect. Amazing. Well, either way, I am going to end this little vlog off here. I hope you enjoyed spending the weekend with me. It was so fun to get to take you guys along, and I feel like this one was a little bit of a fun, chaotic, chatty, weird almost kind of vlog. Comment down below if you feel the same, don't feel the same. I'm not really sure. But to me, it just felt like a little bit all over the place. But that's just kind of how our weekend went. We were doing a lot of stuff and getting things done around here. But I love you guys so much. Mr. Bear says good night as well, because it is time for us to just get in bed, watch some YouTube, snuggle, and get ready for another week of work and another vlog that will be coming your way soon. So thank you all so much for spending the weekend with me. I love you guys so much. Miss Bear and I say goodnight, and we will see you in the next one.